Last week we were down in the most corrupt city in America, Philadelphia,
Oh, I forgot to tell the guys about the union
for our
thing.
shakedown broadcast with the union thugs that came to play with their cell phones and eat chips and shut us down.
Yeah, guys, and Garrett and John are in the booth, and Allie is too. Is Allie back? There's Allie, yay. Okay, guys, we
What's up,
didn't mention
gents?
this when we came to recap, but the sound guy had one of those boom things that he used to. We were just doing some intercepts. The minute this union guy saw the boom, suddenly there was hushed conversations, and they had to have stage-hands sit in chairs,
Union stagehands.
Union stagehands.
Thousands of dollars of union stagehands.
do nothing but eat Doritos and play with their phones.
With their phones and make sure that your boom mic was unattached to the camera. It's so typical Philadelphia. I thought from my years of doing work with auto shows and the flower show,
You'd seen it all.
maybe things had gotten better. It still is the most corrupt city in America, hands down. Philadelphia, the worst. And I'm from there. I live there now. But I think it's embarrassing. Any goodwill that was garnered through the restaurants or people's experiences in the city and visiting things, any goodwill was washed away with the thuggery
Yeah.
of the union thugs. And
And it was a very fascinating experience to watch everybody react to the ask.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
And to a T, everybody was like, here's how this starts. You have an experience like this. Months later, a politician says, we got to crack down on these corrupt unions. And you say to yourself, oh, yeah, I had a shakedown at the Philadelphia Convention Center. I guess the politician's right.
Well, this also this is what happens. Philadelphia is also one of those cities for 60 years plus. It's been one party rule, the Democrats, and I don't care whoever it is, but power corrupts.
Absolutely.
And absolutely,
yeah.
right. So that's an issue. And I heard people say, people won't believe you, but people say, well, we could take Philadelphia off our list for our next convention.
Oh, that was
Because-
it was being
fait accompli.
spoken right out.
The reason why your convention center's empty, Philly, you're thugs.
By the way, it's a nice convention center. It's huge. It was empty.
Nice, it's empty.
It's empty.
Because nobody wants to go to Philadelphia and get the shakedown.
So then what happened was the first stagehand shows up, young guy, probably 6'1", 6'2", had that union badge thing on his arm,
Yeah.
whatever, and he was super nice. He knew why he was there.
Of course he knew why he was there.
We all knew why
He was there to collect a check and eat chips
And
play
so
video games.
I thought to myself, that's a very strange gig, right? How was your day, honey? I was part of a shakedown of a Volkswagen.
Sad life.
Yeah, I don't know how you and the union guy who saw the boom mic. I mean, he could have just simply said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, we're recording a couple people talking about their experience at the convention."
And there were other people doing recordings. It was just an opportunity. They saw the VW and they thought dollar signs. I mean, when I used to do the auto shows for Subaru, if you were a foreign brand, your cars always got damaged by the union workers because you weren't American. So a forklift would always go crazy and hit something. And I would give Trisha Cuddy, I gave her a fistful of $100 bills to pay off the union to make sure our stuff got in and out okay.
A fistful of $100. Are you serious?
The most corrupt city in America, Philadelphia.
Second time
it
you've
again.
heard here on the Focus
Yeah, we're
Group.
going to use this as a promo, and I'm going to send this to our friends at Visit Philly. I'm still tuned up about this a week later.
Well, it was very uncomfortable and very weird.
Yeah. Well, it shut us down. So John and I were supposed to do all these intercepts and record, and we got shut down for 4 hours or so.
At least 2 or 3 before the first stagehand. And the minute he arrived, we were allowed to resume recording, which
After you agreed you were going to pay a couple $1,000.